guys, Marion Emerson here for Wow Embossing Powder, showing you a nice little technique using our powders and sparkles, but we're not using any adhesive with the sparkles. So here's one that I've done earlier, and I've used First Frost, which is one of our new embossing powders, which is absolutely gorgeous, and you can see it in the jar there. And with that I've used the Seahorse Sparkles. These two go together absolutely beautiful. But the card I'm going to make now, again I'm using a new powder which is called Pink Robin. This is just stunning, I love it. And a girl's best friend sparkles. So I'm also using the layered hearts stamps because this little technique works so great with that. Any layered stamps will work really well. And I'm using my Misty. I'm new to Misty and I'm absolutely loving it. So well done, my sweet petunia. Love it. Thank you very much. So I've taken a 4" by 4" folded card and I've popped it in the corner and I've positioned my solid stamp on there, and then I'm just gonna ink it up. As I say, I'm new to the Misty, but I find I'm using it so much now. It's so good. I used to think I've been stamping for 30 odd years, I don't need a Misty, but oh, the difference it makes is brilliant. Anyway, back to the video. So I've inked up the stamp and now I'm putting the Pink Robin embossing powder on there. So just shake that on and then take off your excess. And then I heat it from underneath, and I'm heating from underneath because you'll get a much smoother finish that way. So if you can and wherever possible, always heat from underneath, and then I always give it a little bit on top. The next step, we want to make sure that this is nice and cool because any hot embossing powder will have anything stick to it. So just cool it down, throw a bit of talc on there, just anything to get any of that moisture that may have come through from the card when you've heated it. Now I'm going to take my little stripy heart that layers on top of this one and I'm just positioning it on top, and then I'm just going to grab it with my lid of my Misty. Make sure I've got that back in the position. I love that long bar as well. Do you like my sparkly tape? I love the sparkly tape. And what I've done here, I've inked up this stamp and I'm going to stamp it down, push nice and firmly. This time I'm putting sparkles directly on top. So I'm just going to cover that with the sparkles, shake off all the excess. And then this is where the magic happens, because I'm actually heating it again from underneath. So there's no more powder gone on there, but what happens is it melts the powder back again and grabs those sparkles and they become permanent on there. And then I thought, just to finish it off, I'll just put a little heart. I've used Memento. I think it was Memento. Die cut heart here with my little embossing mat, just to give it a border around there, and just run it through. And on this one I actually set up my scissors around the wrong way. I done the extra tab and you can see there's a little line coming out from the bottom of the heart, but I actually quite like that because it looks like a little stem. So it was quite nice. I don't know, I obviously just done it too thick, so when I done the blue one I didn't do the layers so thick, so it does make a difference. Have a little play around with your machine. And then just to finish it off, I'm going to pop some sequins on, and I always keep a pin. I always put some sellotape around my glossy accents, keep a pin in there so I can, you know, loosen it because it does all get stuck. And then I'm just going to do a few little dots of glossy, just 3 at the top there to put my sequins on. And then I'll use that same pin and grab a little bit of the glossy from the top, and then I can just pick my sequins up with that. It's a good little tip actually, it really does work. And now I've just finished off with another 2 on the other side at the bottom, and there you have it. There's like a really quick and simple card. The glitter is not going anywhere, it won't come off, so go and give it a try. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed it. Bye.